He's very high execution in this game. Now that's Showman. Into Omen. So there you have 102. What's up guys, MainManSWE here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always. I hope you're enjoying the old man just as much as I am. This might actually be my new main character. I think he's so awesome. If you haven't watched my video with all of my thoughts, you can do that. I hope to make a guide on him pretty soon, how to play him. And also I'm gonna start my series on how to beat everyone in the game. My hope and ambition is to have a video on every single character in the game, giving you really good general tips on how to beat them, and it's easy to comprehend. So I hope that happens, would be awesome. But so in this video I'm gonna talk about like combo suggestions for Heihachi. I'm gonna give you my staples, which are going to be seen as super advanced, because you know it's cool to strive for something. So I'm gonna show you the staples I do. Again, very advanced, very high execution, but I think we can just start with something super simple. Say you're new to Tekken 8 or you're new to Heihachi, you've never played a Mishima before. We looked a bit, me and chat, and here's a very easy combo that you can do universally after almost any launcher. So let's say you do an electric or a wind godfist, you do back 3-2, back 1-4. So it does some damage. It's of course not optimal, but it does decent damage for what it is, and it's like foolproof. You can't drop this. And then CD4, 4-3. Very nice, it's decent damage, and it does give you a lot of wall travel. So again, any launcher, to be honest, be it forward 4-3, left split kick, or demon uppercut, back 3-2, back 1-4. So back 3-2, back 1-4, city 4-4-3. And even if I counter hit with back 4 here, I can just immediately commit to this combo, and it works. Now let's say you want to do, as a beginner, you want to add heat to this. You want to consume some heat to add some damage to your combo, and then have them, you know, wake up with you in the heat state. What you can easily do here is back 3-2, back 1-4, dash in, upward 3-4, and then mash the heat button and drop the combo. What the fuck is drop? When you do this, here, when you bound, just take this combo throws them a little bit off axis. Take us, if you can, take a step to the right before you do upward 3-4, and it should work. You can also, after the launch, just to help yourself if you want to do this, take a little step before you do the combo. And it will connect. So again, either step here after the launch, again I'm doing a small step here, either do that, or post bound. After the bound, step right, hunting hop, or hell axle I think it's called, and then go for the combo. And here you can very easily do down 3-2 to add some really nice damage to your combo, and then they'll wake up, you'll be in heat, and you can add heat pressure after the combo. When you land a hell sweep on counter hit, you won't be able to do this combo, however. So when you counter it with a hell sweep, it throws them very far to the left. They are very left wing now, it's very Bernie Sanders. So actually, skip this combo route if you hell sweep. I was gonna say anyway, this is a bit tricky. It's not as tricky as it looks, but this is what you want to do. Even me with my advanced combos, you want to do an electric here. It's actually pretty easy. I would say this is almost stricter. So here you counter hit with hell sweep, run electric, forward 3, hold down to cancel into Wind God Kamei, press the 2 button for the special electric that bounds, and then CD4 for free. So again, this might look a bit complicated, but it's not that difficult. So I would go with that combo route. When we are at the wall and we land his incredible 10 frame punish, you do back 1-4 to bound, and then down forward 3, 1+2, 1. You can just mash it out. 1, 1, 2. Back 1, 4. Down forward 3. 1 plus 2, 1. And you should be set. And that's always your wall combo. You know, if someone lands on the wall, you do that. That should, to be honest, be it for those of you who are new to Heihachi and you wanted the basic combos. So now I'm gonna go into advanced staple combos for Heihachi, so it's the stuff I'll be doing. It seems optimal to me if you land on electric, or to be honest, almost any launcher, forward, forward 3, demon uppercut. All of these launchers give very generous airtime. Like the forward, forward 3 for Heihachi is just like Tekken 8 Kazuya, throws them super high compared to previous games where you were very limited in your follow-up. So all of these launchers are going to allow this staple. This is triple electric into forward 3, into down forward 1, into forward 3, Wind God Kame 2. So enormous wall travel and a lot of damage. So this is very strong. So this is the combo I do after electric, after forward 3, after demon uppercut. And this, I think, is the combo you should strive for. And again, we'll see what we find, you know, in the coming weeks. But this is the staple I'm doing now. Hunting Hawk. Demon uppercut, 83 damage into Oki. I think it's a really good combo. If you are a god at execution, and if you want to risk dropping the combo, you can, instead of a demon uppercut in the end, you can do a dash, deep dash electric. It does the same damage, you'll be at 83, but of course electric is the best combo ender of all time from Mishima, because you recover so quickly, you'll be able to dash up to their feet and continue the pressure. But again, this is a very technical staple. Let's see if I can demonstrate it. There you go. So now it did 80 because I missed. I did a couple of Wind God Fists. But that is the best staple I've found so far. But again, it's very strict. So it's only for those of you who want to maximize execution. Otherwise, Demon Uppercut is very easy, very consistent. Just slightly worse Oki. Or quite a bit worse Oki. And this combo works. Any of these big launchers, you can do this combo. As you can see. You can demonstrate from Demon Uppercut. I'll show how to use heat. So you can do Hell Axel. So again, this is very hard to do. This doesn't look difficult, but after the bound, you know, when I dash in and do this Hell Axel, after the Hell Axel, you need to do a micro dash. So it's like you would do Kazuya's triple electric into bound. You need to micro dash in between the last electric, the third one, and the down forward 1, down forward 2. It's the same principle here. After bound, Hell Axel, and then micro dash into heat burst. And it should connect. It's very tricky, but after having practiced now for quite a few hours, I can do it quite reliably. And after that, we're gonna talk about the use of Rashomon in combos. So let's see, we're gonna do the same. Oh, let's do Demon. We're gonna do the same thing. Here, now, you can apply Rashomon, which is also a tailspin, just like Hell Axel. But Rashomon is, that was a golden Rashomon, frame perfect. I still can't do that reliably, it's so difficult. But Rashomon is a super strong tailspin tornado, in that it allows you to follow up with almost anything. Hell Axel is more limited, but yeah, with Heihachi, you can actually do this huge staple, bound, Hell Axel, micro dash, heat burst bound, and then a Rashomon into whatever you want. And that's gonna be like 100 damage in the neutral space, no wall, from an electric. It is unbelievably high damage. Brian is another character that has very high damage, especially, or of course, when he's allowed to utilize walls. So launch you, take you to the wall. Heihachi is one of the highest damaging characters in the game because with a wall it hurts like a motherfucker, but without walls in the neutral space, he still has higher damage than Brian. Very, very damaging characters, you've probably noticed. He's very high execution in this game. Now Rashomon. Into Omen. So there you have 102. Granted, you can do something easier there in the end. You can do a stomp. But there's a lot going on in this combo. Let me break this down how I do this. I do 2 electrics as quickly as I can. And then the third one, you dash in electric, right? Because you need to be close to your opponent for all of this to connect. So electric, electric, dash electric, and then you can mash out forward 3. And then don't go into Wind God Kamei. You do not hold down. Forward 3, and then down for the 1. Forward 3, Wind God Kamei. 2 button. Dash in, Hell Axle. Micro dash, Heat Burst. And now you do the Rashomon. So now you hold, press back 2 and hold. And then release pretty quickly. You'll figure out the timing on this, and this will tailspin. And you should at least get the blue spark, Rashomon, this one. Should you do it frame perfect and get the golden Rashomon, you will add 5 damage to that attack, which is quite something. And that's where you'll see his, you know, max damage, where it's just like unbelievable amounts of damage. And after that Rashomon, that's it, golden. After that, I did Iron Hand, right? And Iron Hand, you can choose to either do as your ender and keep heat, or you'll of course, as I did, heat dash out of it, and now you can do an ender with the slump, heat dash slump, and you can do a stomp, get a stomp, or you can do Omen, and it's just gigantic combos, right? And then if you want wall travel, I just do the same combo. And here you can like down for the 1-1 them to the wall if you want to. And then on the wall, you know, bagoosh, it hurts. But we're gonna look at wall later. Let's take a look at back 4. Back 4 is one of the coolest moves in the game now, to me, for various reasons. First off, the animation is so nice. Like, if it connects with the opponent, just like in real life, the kick ends, right? He doesn't follow through if the opponent absorbs it, right? But if it whiffs, he has massive follow through, you see? I like that, it looks very natural, it's really cool. But this move has like the biggest risk reward in the game. And that's Heihachi in this game. Like, risk reward is the most skewed I've ever seen. Like, if this back 4 is blocked, you're at -8 with pushback. That's okay, it's not super good, but it's okay. If this whiffs, however, it's one of the longest recoveries in the game. You are dead. Like, if you whiff this, your opponent has enough time to go make coffee, come back, launch you. You are dead. So you can never afford to have that move whiff. It just doesn't work. But, so it's super risky. And it also tracks really poorly. It only tracks if a sidewalk left. So if this Heihachi goes towards the arena in the background, this will connect. But if he steps right into the camera, this will whiff. And again, he will do this, and it's good night, Heihachi, you are dead. But now, the strength of it, like, if it connects on counter hit, it is Kazuya perfect electric damage. I shit you not. Like, it's just stratospheric damage. Also, something nice is that it, of course, knocks down on normal hit. So at the wall, kablam, wall splat, or in the neutral, knock down, and we can apply some Oki. So what's the combo? Back 4. And when you counter hit, you want to do the blue spark Rashomon. But of course, if you can go golden, go golden. Okay, after that, you do a deep dash electric. And here you don't want to blow your wad too early. Wait for them to spin a Rooney and get as close to the ground as possible. And then you pull the trigger on your dash electric. It's way more, you know what, I'm gonna put counter it on. It's way more lenient than you would assume. And then same staple. Should be noted here that only with the first 2 hits we are at 48 damage. I just do something like that. This is not optimal. 107. If there's a wall nearby, we'll plant them on the wall and then we'll do this, and it's basically, yeah, good night, sweet prince. It really hurts a lot. And then for the hell sweep, so basically just like the beginner version, electric for 3, wind god Kamei 2, Rashomon, golden Rashomon, and then CD for free. That probably more optimal stuff can be found, but that's what I'm doing if I don't want to consume heat. And then we can take a look at the wall. We do 1-1-2, back 1-4, just like we did with the beginner combo, but now of course we would like to blue spark the wall combo. So the down for 3, 1 + 2, 1. We can get a blue spark version that adds quite a bit of damage. You see, he does this. This is down for 3, 1 + 2, without adding the last 1. He does 3 punches. What I do is that on the 3rd punch, just as it hits, I input core circle forward 1 very rapidly. And I dropped it. There, I got it. Did you see the blue spark on the final hit? So this adds quite a bit of damage. So yeah, I'm just gonna mash it out. And we are at 56. And if we blue spark, 58. So it adds 2 points of damage. You always want to try to do this, obviously, because it doesn't hurt you at all if you drop it. If you drop it, you get the normal version. But if you do hit it, you get 2 more points of damage, which is, you know, it's something. So I'm gonna show an example of a wall carry that I like to do, and then I'm gonna show you what you can do with ultimate Heihachi. If the wall is very close, like this, I'll just do this into this, into wall combo. The super basic, 3 electric, wind god Kamei 2, Bagu, and that's it. And even there, it's like pretty fucking massive damage. But of course, Heihachi has incredible wall travel, so we'll just jump back a little bit here. But you see the wall travel. Like, it's pretty incredible and huge damage. The final thing I want to do is just show you some additional stuff you can do with Ultimate Heihachi. So I would do the same combos with Ultimate Heihachi, but what is added, of course, is this stuff. Down for 2-1 is now a launcher. So anytime someone is -12, you're going to do Headbutt, Chrome Dome, which guarantees down for 2-1. So yeah, ultimate form Heihachi, -12, up in the air, baby. So now you need to know, how do I do optimal damage from this? It's heavily scaled, as it should be. Even with scaling, this is broken. So you get around 80 damage with a wall. So again here, blam, 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 Rashomon, dash electric. That did 87 because we have counter hit on, and I got the golden Rashomon, so that's gonna be very rare. So again, dash electric, and it allows you to jab afterwards. So this is the combo I'm doing currently. You can do this if you want to, because Demon Breath has very enhanced damage. It does like 10 more damage when he's ultimate. If you can't get to the wall, or there's no wall, I like doing this combo. We can actually go back to stage without walls, just to look at that quickly again. When he's ultimate, his one back 2-2 string will slam them against the ground like his old Rage Drive from Tekken 7. And it spikes them to the ground, there's nothing they can do, and you get a guaranteed follow-up. You can stomp her if you want. You can stomp here, but again, you have an enhanced demon gun. You can do that for 73. If I hit this on someone, I just keep going and then back 1-4 into that Showman into follow-up, basically. Can we get a double? Ladouche. I wanted to Omen. Well, that's basically it. Oh, and while setting 1, can Omen here. Omen is optimal. If you can't Omen, you want to do Iron Hand. If Iron Hand is too difficult, you can do 1-4 or 4-4-2. One of those. I have no clue if this is optimal, but this is what I'm doing right now. Electric Jab, CD441, Ford Free, Wind God Kamei 2. It's pretty nice Oki, and it's pretty decent damage. So now you have a really good idea of what I like to do. We gave you some good tips for beginners, and of course these advanced combos, it's something to strive for. If you can't do all of these, try to work towards them, right? You can always do something like this for starters, you know. You don't have to go for the huge stuff immediately. And if you don't want to start doing those tailspin tornadoes, you can do sidestep 2, hold forward 1. Also does 83 damage. Sidestep 2, hold forward 1. But again, you sacrifice... I don't like this ender because it gives very poor Oki. He actually recovers very slowly after Thunder God Stance 1. Very slowly, so that's why I try to stay away from this ender. But I hope you liked the video, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.